Hi everyone, just a quick update from me. I didn't have a December daily yesterday because time completely escaped us. We went off to do our Christmas food shop yesterday, and I didn't expect it to take as long as it did. The shops were pretty busy. So we did that, and we wanted to go to a few different shops because, being Christmas, we wanted certain things from different places. So we did that, and we had to do a little bit of Christmas shopping to get last minute presents as well, both of us. So yeah, by the time we got home and we'd had lunch, it was about 3-4 o'clock. So yeah, I think I just crashed for the rest of the day, to be honest, and I just watched YouTube. So yeah, so please forgive me for not having one yesterday, but that would have literally just been it. I would have just said, we went shopping. But we got our Christmas food yesterday, lots of chocolates, and we got some snacky things. So one thing I wanted to talk to you about, I guess, is I'm always really interested to know what people are having for their Christmas dinner, for those of you who do celebrate. I know a few of you have told me already, and it's really interesting how different the responses are. So here, for us, we always have a roast dinner. So this year we've gone with a roast chicken. That's what we're going to have, so that we have plenty left over for, chicken and stuffing sandwiches the next day and for several days after probably. We're going to have, Yorkshire puddings, stuffing, sage and onion flavour. We've got broccoli, carrots, parsnips, Brussels sprouts, pigs in blankets. So for those of you who might not know what that is, they're little sausages with bacon wrapped around them. Very tasty, very decadent, and we only have them at Christmas time. Scott and I only have them at Christmas time. Gravy and potatoes. How could I forget roast potatoes? So that's what we're having for our Christmas dinner this year. So we bought all that. And Scott's got a tiny, like this big, little Christmas pudding that he's going to have for his dessert. And I've got a Yule log, which I may or may not share. I'm sure I will. But I love a Yule log because it's just chocolate on chocolate on chocolate, isn't it? So, that's our Christmas dinner. So, yeah, we were getting all that sorted. And then, of course, we wanted, for the days after, we don't really like to cook. Having done the roast dinner. So we always do like snacky teas, is what we call them, snacky tea, where it's just like, nuts and crisps and mini hot dogs or sausage rolls and just like party platter food, I guess. So we just do that for the next few days, and of course we're living off of chicken for days after, because it is just, me and Scott. And Kai might have a little bit here and there, but it's just us. So we bought a large chicken with the idea that if we were going to go to the effort of cooking it, we might as well have plenty left over. So that's our Christmas dinner. I'd love to know what you're having this year. As I say, I know a couple of you have already told me, but yeah, if you want to tell me again, that's fine. But yeah, for anyone who hasn't told me, I'd love to know, because I just find it really interesting, and especially like, different places all over the world have their different traditions, don't they? So yeah, that's what we're having. So yeah, that's what we were sorting out yesterday. It's just, a lot of shopping. A lot of shopping. And of course, I think it was the first day of Christmas holiday, so it was a bit busy, but yeah, not too bad. So that was that. Today, this morning, I've just been doing some filming. So I've decided not to do the altered book this month. Originally, I said to myself that I would have the altered book filmed last week to have it go up, near Christmas and sort of through the New Year period where, people are busy and, there's so much going on that we just want something relaxed. But to be honest, I think I just tried to take on too much, and that's my problem all the time. I'm like it every time, but this time I've actually listened to myself and said, no, you're doing too much, slow down a bit. So instead, I want to carry on with the winter ephemera. Basically, I've got one more video to film, and then that will be all of the winter ephemera finished. So I may as well get on and do that. So that's what I'm going to do. So essentially this month has all been about the winter ephemera, and we've made loads, haven't we? All the embellishments and ephemera, we've made absolutely loads. And I've been making stuff off camera as well, off screen. So that's kind of what I wanted to focus on. And then coming into January, we'll have the fairy journal, which I'll do every Friday, which is fine. I want to do that because that will be, you know, broken down week on week, which is okay. But I would then like to focus on getting the file folders and the journals like made. You know, for those of you who've been watching the December dailies, you'll know that I have started the covers. They're all sewn apart from just one last one, which will get sewn tomorrow. So I kind of feel like, for creatively speaking, I need to get a project finished before I should really be thinking about the next one. And because I had the 3 projects and I was trying to think of them all at the same time, it was just too much. So I hope you'll forgive me. I hope you don't mind watching more ephemera videos for you know, the rest of this month, but that's how we're doing it. Coming into January, as I say, we'll do the fairy journal and we'll start making the file folders and journals. And then when all that's done, we can then do the winter pages for the altered book. And I feel like I would be much more relaxed then to do those videos because I've finished everything that needed doing, rather than, oh no, I've got this to do and I've got this to do, and running around like a mad lady. It's just, I shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, that's and that is my self-imposed deadlines. I think Rhonda has mentioned that to me before about self-imposed deadlines, and I'm the exact same. I say to myself, right, I want it this way and exactly like this, and I don't actually take time to think and say, well, actually that means that you're filming 3 different projects all at the same time, which is just, yeah, for someone who is not doing this full time, it's just, yeah, too much. So self-care is important. So my self-care is to sort of slow down and do them one at a time. I've done it again. I've just rambled on about all sorts, haven't I? I've just given you loads of information, but I think it's because we didn't talk yesterday, so I have double the amount to say. So yeah, anyway, I was filming essentially the last of the ephemera videos. I just have one more to do, which I'll do on Thursday. This afternoon, we are setting up our new dining table that we bought last week. So yeah, we have the job of moving the old one into the garage until we can, you know, find someone who wants it, and putting the new one up. But it's exciting because, yeah, I think the dining room will look really different when we're finished. If I remember, I'll try and take some photos. I don't know what I'm going to do with those photos, but I feel like I should take photos of our progress around the house because, you know, it is our first owned home together, like we rented before we had here. So, you know, I feel like we should be documenting our progress, I guess. Anyway, that's probably all I have to say. I have rambled on long enough. So yeah, let me know what you're having for your Christmas dinner if you're celebrating. I would love to know because, yeah, the traditions around the world, it's so interesting. So yeah, do tell me. I'd love to know, and, you know, if it involves chocolate, then yay. I'm just kidding, maybe that's just me, but no, we all have chocolate, don't we? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, some people don't like chocolate, which is fair enough. I actually had a friend, and I'm doing that thing, I'm just rambling on. I had a friend through early secondary school, so that's like ages 11 to 13, we were sort of good friends. And she was actually almost allergic to chocolate. Can you believe? If she had any chocolate, even just one square of it, she would get the worst migraines and have to go home from school and, you know, be held up in bed and everything. I don't know what it was in the chocolate that really affected her, but yeah, just one square of it. And then, of course, there's me. I'm an absolute chocolate fiend, aren't I? So we were like polar opposites. She wouldn't touch the stuff, and there was me just trying to eat it as much as I could. Anyway, that's just, yeah, something that comes to mind. Right, I best go because, yeah, I think Scott wants my help with the table. So have a lovely day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow for the December Daily, I promise, and we'll speak then. In the meantime, I hope you have a lovely day, and yeah, we'll speak tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.